Hello again, this is your host Pearls doing my Let's Play of the Descent of King Hesper, and I am having a great time with this hold. The Overgrown Gorge sends north once east, and we have, I guess, 2 required rooms left. There's a secret room over here I don't know what to do with, and a couple of things that seem to resolve themselves once you beat the level. So, we got a couple, let's just do these. What do we have going on here? I don't really understand this mechanism, so let me just try to get my mind around it first. So this frees the 2 briars. This frees some roaches. I go into this room without my sword. Let's just see what happens if I just do this. So these free some things. Yeah, Eleanor, still wanting my attention. She's just so needy today. So once these get across the room, they'll free me. What happens now? Okay, that frees the roaches behind me. Oh, okay. And what is this? This also freed that. And this stops that. So I get 1 free turn of... Oh. I see. Okay. Whoops. I guess I started in here? Sure, I guess that makes sense. Let me enter from another room in case I accidentally do that again. I don't want to dig through the wall. So I get the opportunity to come in here first, and I imagine it's to... What am I trying to do? Be symmetrical? With like, wait, I guess it would be like this, right? That doesn't make sense. Why would I want it to be symmetrical? That doesn't feel right to me, but I'm gonna just see what happens whenever I take some of these down anyway. I think I understand what's about to happen here, in that, so briars have this property where they, when they're on a cliff or facing an edge, they take longer to grow because they feel like there's a place they should, and then they just take longer to do it. Fine. So then I run here. I guess I don't technically have to move just yet. I can wait. It's stuck, right? Anyway, I have this opportunity here. Okay, what if I had done this on the turn of their growth? Or maybe 2 before. I think I want the roaches right behind me. Is there just enough to be... Like, just like that. So I'd like to... I think I actually want it like 4 turns before. I can click to... what is it? Is it 6? And then they grow. Perfect. So then I have all this time, right? I guess that's fine. I don't know what I did, but I guess that was good enough. Okay, I feel like there was more puzzle I could have done there. Like, this could have been more precisely tuned to have more exposing cliff walls, because if I had made, like, little jagged teeth in here, I think that would be technically more, I don't know if that's true or not. If I put in a, yeah, because it would have, I'm trying to, like, think more surface area on this edge here. I probably could have done that. I just sort of guessed, and that seems really dumb that I was able to pull that off. Yeah, more surface area seems like it would have been possible to do there, but I didn't have to do it. I just did that. Okay, alright, anyway, whatever. Let's do this one. Okay, so I have 5 orbs that seem to force this eyeball to grow. And I'm probably under a time limit. So that starts this guy, which is going to block off this room. So let's just beeline for that. Uh-oh, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I'm good. So what happens down here? When I step on this one, that frees you. Now, briars eat orbs, so they don't strike them in the process of hitting them. They just eat them kind of like bombs. Maybe they just have a thing for spherical shapes. I guess I could block this off. Now, I'm seeing this up here, and I'm seeing a problem already. Where if I go for that orb, I'm not going to be able to go for this orb. So I guess I wanted to try to go for the one at the top first. What do you actually free? You freed this guy. Okay, this is like a chain reaction of disaster. Do I have time to do this? No, once this happens... Okay, so I need to contend with this bottom room, like, immediately. I can't go for that. Let me... So none of this starts on a timer until, like, right now. But I can't do this either. Like, can I... If I go up here, can I make it now on this turn? Yes, I can. But I have a different problem. I'm not able to leave this room. Okay, hold on. I absolutely 100% have to contend with this thing, but I don't want to actually... Okay, I see something I can do, but I'm unsure if I've been, like, quote-unquote taught this yet. Briars don't like to grow across diagonals that have a pit on one or both sides. Right, I'm pretty sure that's like just true everywhere. Yeah, so I could have stopped it like that. So this does a couple things for me. One, I don't have to free this, which I think is required. I don't know if this was taught somewhere earlier. It might have been. I need to now go for this, like, this turn. Okay. Now, what this allows me to do... I don't know what's more important. I think I need to... go for this one here now, because this guy's about to block off my room. Okay. So now the question is... I think I want to wait here. I don't want him blocking my stuff. So I need to go for this one. This one's like required. Whoops. Required. Now, I think I have time, and I think if I strike this one, it's okay. Oops. I think I'll be just close enough. Here, yeah, cool. All right, that was actually really fun. I think this would have been interesting to try to figure out. I think, okay, I have mixed feelings on this. In one sense, like, freeing this clearly ruins the puzzle, but it's also required. So I think this is, like, sort of well set up to have the player, like, think about maybe something is possible here, though I do think this should have been demonstrated more clearly in some sense, but whatever. It's cool. I was pretty happy with that. Yeah, that was good. And that was the last room. Though, okay, I feel a little bad about the secret, so I want to go take a look. I didn't give it much time, and I should. There's no reason I can't. Alright, so I have to go here. Okay, let's take a look and see if there's any other differences. The general layout of the pressure plates is similar, except for the ones at the bottom, but I only have 3 versus the 6 from before, which seems impossible. Like, I needed all of those. Every single one. So, like, reducing it by 1 would have been challenging. Reducing it by 2 would have felt impossible. Reducing it by 3 makes me think there's something else going on. So what else is going on? What other differences are there? I don't have this bottom pressure plate. Fine. Still the same, like, mechanism with the eyeball up here. There are 2 briars. Oh. Well, that changes everything. Because the way I did that puzzle before, I had to break this so it would kill the eyes. If there are 2 briars, I die on this turn. 100%. I have to break the room? Hold on. I think I have to. I think I don't go. I think the pressure plates are a lie. I think they don't matter. Well, this one probably matters, but I think I have to sneak up through here. I think I have to kill one of these briar roots. Let's see if I... Okay, so the first turn that goes off. That's sort of what I want. Then I need to, like, get one of these in here super fast. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna position you there. I'm not sure where the best place to go here is. So I can do that, which is cool. But I would need a third one in place in order to pull this off, which is probably why there's a... Like, I'm pretty sure there was no way to do that faster. Which is why I would need, like, a third barrel somewhere. Keg, whatever. Hold on. Oops. Here? I don't know. Okay, so I can push this right there. Oh, yeah, this will work, I think. I'm even, like, well positioned. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah? Okay, that was cool. What a misdirection. I'm 100% sure this is what was intended with this room, because, like, the double briar here would have made that impossible. So interesting. Huh. Awesome. Okay, I am done with the floor. Let's go finish it up, but, like, I'm not gonna lie, this was one of the, like, this was a extraordinarily solid bit of DROD here. Like, every room was just super cool. Nothing felt, like, overly finicky. This is just gonna solve itself. Yeah, this was so solid. So solid. Really impressed. The secret rooms were fair. There was, like, neat little environmental, oh, you think they're a secret room, but no, you're just looking around and seeing these cool passageways. So the entrance, did I need to do something here? I guess I don't have to do this. Yeah, this was great. Like, so good. I think this takes me back. Sure. And now this is the extra proper exit. Okay. And now I sneak out of here and there we go. Except now I'm kind of stuck. Maybe I go back. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now it's clear. All right. Very cool. That was who? Sorry, I'm forgetting who made this so I can, like, compliment them directly, because that was one of my favorite levels, I think. Just overall, that was so good. Pygmy Wubba, tremendous work. Tremendous work. That was just beyond excellent. Every room there was a banger. Had so much fun with that. That was exquisite puzzle construction. Just every room. Let's do brains. What do I have left, really? There's clearly things over here that I've ignored. Right? But I have to do, yeah, maybe. I don't know. There might be, if there is a way over there, I don't see quite how to get to it. Doesn't really look like there is one, I guess. This does not look like a passageway. And this doesn't look like a passageway. There's definitely stuff up here. There's definitely stuff to the north. So whatever, we'll find out. Let's do the brains. And regret everything. So it's the pulsating crater, also by Pygmy Wubba. All right, cool. Humans are rather like roaches. They have an uncanny knack for spreading out and occupying even the most inhospitable of territories. Most, it is true, prefer an easy life as they can get, keeping to the highlands to avoid the sweeping onslaught floods, offering their labor to the nearest king in return for protection from wandering brigands and marauding goblins. But anywhere where there is a vacant space for them to seep into, a few restless pioneers will decide they don't like living under the king's thumb and will pack their bags and set off to reclaim a new patch of land dealing with its native non-human inhabitants by whatever means necessary. And yet, the lowlands remain unpopulated, except for the odd Hermitage Range Research Center. This was unnatural. There had to be a deeper explanation, and as Beethro wandered down into the crater, he began to wonder whether he might not be getting closer to that explanation. All around him, the red stones seemed to shimmer as if it were run through with the veins that course with malice and intelligence. So is this all one super brain? Is that the implication here? Cool tile set. All right. just do that. Huh, that eye is acting smarter all of a sudden. It's like it knows exactly how to get to me. I shouldn't be that smart. Then again, it's coming straight towards my sword, so maybe it's stupider than normal as well. Smart and stupid at the same time. My head hurts. Okay. Hooray, I've done one brain room. I feel so good about myself. This looks to be a similar idea, but slightly different. So here we have a situation that I think is kind of unique. Brains can't think past arrows, which is very odd. What does this do? Now they can. But in the process, it has freed this one. Okay, so I've learned something. I definitely want to step on that. This one has a similar situation where I actually kind of needed to consider this. And then once it's there, okay, so once it steps past, it knows exactly what to do. I think being on the arrow is fine for the most part. Yeah. And I can step on this just the same. Okay, so we learned about arrows being like an object a brain can't think through. So there's a lesson. Can't go that way yet, though I don't think it's going to stop me for very long. Oh, well, what's going to happen here? Okay, so I was stuck here for a moment. I was on like a thingy. Okay, so I need to very carefully, not carefully, but I had to deal with, this is like the classic King Dugan's dungeon level where there's like roaches running at you through a maze, and it's really goofy. I don't really consider them like overly puzzly, but they're like almost, I don't know how to explain, charming in their own way. Because it's like, I don't know, it brings back a memory that was good. Like you could tell that Eric, when he programmed Brains, was really like super happy about it, because they're neat. Like, oh no, all this time they haven't been able to get to you. You could hide behind stuff, but now there's Brains and they can figure out path mapping through mazes and stuff, and it was just so fun. And we'll learn that like Brains are actually really bizarre in how they decide things, and they make many interactions super. What is this about? Why the Wubba? What does the Wubba accomplish? I don't know. Did I miss something here? Oh, whatever, I'm just leaving. Okay, so this allows me to keep going. Another sort of lesson of some kind. So, this tells us something interesting as well, which is, I think the brain would rather path through something that's probably going to close me in here, and I don't want that. So I'm going to kill the brain before it can do so that the behavior of the eye also shifts with it, which is a good way to teach that. I'm okay with that. That was pretty good. It just sees me by crossing this line. I don't know if I have to force that issue just right now, but okay. So now it's teaching us other things the brain can't really think through. Ortho squares are a kind of force arrow, so brains can't think through them. They consider them an obstacle. So there are two kinds of things that brains have a hard time thinking. They will consider force arrows, like, there'll be more categories of this, but there's objects that they could clearly use but cannot think or think they are obstacles, which are, so that I would consider them like brain confusing obstacles, where they presume they're obstacles when they're really not. And force arrows and ortho squares are definitely one of those things. And then there's the opposite, where there's brain invisible obstacles, where they don't consider them an obstacle and will make like bad decisions because they don't see them. Monsters are a great example of this. If something that doesn't want to move is blocking a room, it is considered a brain invisible obstacle, and the monster will try to charge right through it even though it has no business trying. Okay, well, we'll probably see an example of that here soon, I imagine. So what do I want to have happen here? This opens this door. So I definitely want the brain to come, or I definitely want this to come see me. But what's about to happen here? I'm not exactly sure. Is it not? Is it a problem if it comes out this way? Okay. So here we get to see an interesting example of this happening. I think I misspoke. Is that I did the opposite. Brains. This is in the second category I just described. Brains do not perceive this as an obstacle, meaning they are invisible. So where force arrows, brains are like, nope, that is an obstacle. I will not try to path through it. They do not recognize ortho squares as an obstacle. Period. They just don't see them. So what ends up happening is an interesting thing. If a creature would try to path through using a brain logic through an object that it cannot, it reverts back to its original unbrained state, which in this case is just the normal sliding behavior, which means it slides up. But now it has that invisible path, so it tries to sneak through the invisible obstacle. So you get this like jittering behavior, which is the source of many puzzles in DROD. And I'm fine with that. So now we're going to, I'm assuming, block this off entirely. So this is a proper brain visible obstacle, and we can just do this like normal. Very, very important. Okay, so the lesson here is that arrows, brain visible obstacle, ortho squares, brain invisible obstacle. Okay, not sure what the wubba's doing here yet, but it means if I cross into this room, I'm probably going to close my access, so I can't really cross into this room. So what I want are these creatures to step on these things for me. Let's see what happens here. So this shows me that... Okay, so this is a little odd, and I can't tell if this would change if I could force this behavior. Would I? I don't think so. This is teaching me something that I can't quite remember all of the rules for. In that, so in its current position, it is trying to, I guess, there are, why does it try to do that? Okay. So its path to get to me is here, right? And wherever it is trying to get to me, that a path that would get me to it, it's thinking about like, well, I need to get to this particular space and the path. So the path here, and in choosing how to get to a path it must reach, it will try to minimize the horizontal or vertical distance in a straight line first. It'll try to equalize it. So right now the horizontal distance is the vertical distance is far bigger than the horizontal distance. So it tries to equalize it, and then it tries to path. That's what we learned from this, which is an extremely unusual behavior, in my opinion. So now I think I need to close this. And this guy, okay, so now you'll notice that the roach has no path to me, because once this closes, so it just reverts to original brain behavior, or original roach behavior, which is just walk in a straight line, hit the wall, keep sliding, blah, blah, blah. But I'm stuck in here. I can get myself out. So what I need to do is actually, because this toggles the door here, I can control the brain state if I want to. Now, my thing that I'm not sure about is I don't think I needed to free that first roach, unless I really wanted to. I think I could just step in here immediately and maybe manipulate them a little bit. Unsure. So we're going to try... So right now, its path it's trying to get to... I'm not actually going to do that. It's trying to close the vertical distance. And now it's being dumb because it's a roach. Maybe I can... So here's the issue. I think I absolutely need to do this like together. I think it'll be fine. So if I... So it has no path to me right now because I dropped the trapdoor. Well, hold on though. No, I can't even go in there unless I do that. I don't think I have much choice here. Is there a way? Well, possibly. I don't think so. I think the issue here is that the only path out will be this one if I choose to make it. So it's going to try to close the horizontal or the vertical distance first because of his position. So how do I get him to step on both? I don't think I can make the second roach be involved in this. I mean, I can possibly, but I don't know if I can do it quickly. So if I can, there, I can do that. I think that's about as good as I can get. So this should be fine, I guess. I didn't have to toggle it, but here, I do have a small issue. This gets closed by that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so wait, hold on. I see. I misjudged this room. I want them to not touch this. I apologize. So this guy does what he's supposed to right away. Cool. And now I can drop this trapdoor. He doesn't touch anything. Perfect. Now I need... Perfect. And now he's going to touch that, and I want him not to, because he's going to try to, equalize the distance to what effectively amounts to this point. So he's going to aim for this spot. You'll see him go for it and then turn. But I want him to turn. I want him to be dumb for a second, and now he can just redo it because now he's equalized. The straight line makes sense. Okay. Yeah, brains and how they handle brain creatures and how they handle diagonals is just unusual. Okay, so now we're getting through things, and now I imagine we're going to be taught one last little thing. Perhaps, maybe this is the first real puzzle, I'm not sure. There's no timer here. So I do need to clear everything. I'm not sure how much this matters. All three of these, I assume, pin me in except this guy, which I actually do want to go to be open. So let's... Okay, I think this is what I... So I do have a bit of an issue here. I think what I want... Does anything open this back up? No. I need... And I also can't touch this one because I want the brooch to touch it while I'm in the maze, I believe. That's odd. Does it matter if I come out later to do this? Like, if I block this guy here, that should be fine. Or maybe I just deal with it later? Or perhaps, I think I understand, at least. So this one, while I'm up here, will be free. I want him to come out here. That's what I want. I want him to do that. So what I really want is him to not have access to that point. Okay, but I need to be able to extract a mirror in order to do what I need to do. Because, well, I just do. That's fine. Let's see if I can... So, I'm going to block off a corner here. I think I can block off this corner here. Okay, so I think this is what I want. So, tar is a brain visible obstacle. Mirrors are a brain visible obstacle, I believe. So, it'll go around in circles, fine. I can kill the brain now. That's okay. Now I can clear the tar out. Just get him to come visit me. Cool. Not bad. Fun even. This is good. This has been fun brain puzzle so far. Okay, so now I believe the gloves are about to come off, which is fine. Okay. We're about to learn something horrific, which is that brained rattlesnakes are the single worst thing on Earth. Alright, what does this do? Brain serpents in general are the single worst thing on Earth. Now what this is telling me, much to my utter chagrin, is that I somehow need to get the rattlesnake stuck. So here's what happens. The rattlesnake is a brain snake always. The preference is you, no matter what. Now, in the breaking of a tie, I think they have a little bit of an internal like system that they pick, but you are always targeted. So so I need to somehow get this guy like stuck on himself, and there's just very few ways to have this happen. I don't want that to happen. So I mean, I can sort of get. So what you need to do is run around the room a bunch, I think. And like sort of force the issue, because they're going to always find a way to you. Like everything is, they're going to do what they can to close distances. So I need to think very carefully about a scenario that I could somehow trick him into following. So I'm thinking like I lure him down. Let's just try some stuff. I think I have to do this in this position. The issue is oddly how to not get. Is there a way I could have done? Okay, so this is actually kind of odd. Is there a place that I could have? Huh. How do I get him stuck? I can't. I have to free him, right? Like. So this means he's only going to be so long. Now he's still stuck in this. No, he's not. What is the position he gets stuck in? It's against a wall, is what it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Because he's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. So it's against a wall. His face is going to be like here or something, and his body's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have any idea how I'm going to pull that off. But he's definitely against a wall a little bit. The problem is, if he's around in the corner here, he won't be away from this wall. He'll be flush against this wall if I try to do anything special like that. So he'll just keep following me around. So if I can't be on the other side and manipulate him onto this, that's not, to my knowledge, super possible. So let's just try some stuff. I have ideas. They're all really bad. Okay. So what I want him to do, I want him to come down here. He doesn't like going down first. It's like if he can pick, he won't do it. So this gives me a little bit. So step one. That's odd. Okay, so I might have a chance here. No, I won't. I need him to. Against the wall is required for this particular setup. So I can't trick him that easily. Well, that did not do what I wanted. Can I save myself at this? Okay, well this is not helpful. How did I do that? Okay. I'm not as familiar with some of the preference choices in this context as I probably should be. Which maybe that's on me, because I should be good at this game, or something resembling good. And instead, I'm whatever the exact opposite of that is, which is something that resembles bad. I don't see. It feels like there's vertical preference isn't always required, isn't always desired. It looks like if given the choice, it's north, west, south, east. So he's going to go west here. And if I am in a different situation like this one, he's going to prefer north. Okay, so how can I exploit that? Let me confirm there. So if I'm in this position here, he's going to want to go west still. But if I'm in this position here, he's going to want to go... Nope. Sorry, I lied. It's north, west, east, south. Which I feel like that's kind of different than a normal unbrained, which was north, east, south, west, right? So north, east, west, south. Okay. Excuse me. North, east, west, south. Let me think about that. So I still feel like the position I want him to be in is I get him to like go here, and then somehow in the process of convincing him to step up, which position I would even, how would I even make that happen? I'm so puzzled by this. I think this he still does the thing where he goes behind his head, and I think that's fine. What is this orientation that makes any sense here? Because in my opinion, it's like head, body, 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 body. But he does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So is there a different sort of configuration that I could possibly do here? They kind of showed me one up here, but it's like 7? That's a little hard, I think. Like his head can't be in the middle because like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has a path out. There's no way to do that. So his head has to be against the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have like a little like leeway here, right? Or something like that. I don't know how to quite get that to occur. Boy. It's like, so if south is like the very last thing it wants to do. Okay, sorry. If given a choice, like in this case, like there was no choice, so south happened. Fine. North happened because, of course, north happened. What else would he want to do? I can like sort of do things, but they're not going to get me out of here. Whatever answer I need to do here has to be intentional. Like I cannot fudge this. I need to have a plan, like capital P. So I'm actually going to start. I'm not going to do this room right now. It's a little perplexing for me. I think I understand some of the rules, but I need to like let them ruminate before I actually attempt this, which is fine. Ooh, lots and lots and lots and lots of rooms. Great. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, this is out of hand. This is the exit. I don't want to be here. This one? Oh god. Okay. So I have a Wubba. Wubba's gonna follow me like implicitly. And I think they're gonna generate. Well, these are harder to see like what their preferences are. So in this case, when I step here, the distance that needs to be maximized to get to where they want to be is horizontal, so they step horizontal. Or sorry, the distance that is bigger is the horizontal distance, so they want to close that. They don't like that being unbalanced, which is very strange. Okay, so we want a queen here to do something. So this is where we have a situation of brain invisible monsters, I'm almost certain. So let me show you what I mean by that. So I need... So if I sit here for a second... Now that probably wasn't what I wanted to have happen, huh? You prevent an exit. So what I... I actually want to get the Wubba. Can I... want to get the wubba to like here. I think this is fine. Okay, so the issue here is I feel like I need to be... So that frees him for a turn. And that might be okay. But I need him to like stay there. Because I will need this to be pressed as well to kill the brain. Okay, so what is my situation that I need to pull this off? Because it tries this, it gets stuck, but I do not want him to touch this. That's the only thing that opens that, right? Or so this is closed. So, and this is going to behave like an unbrained roach. I do want to be in this column because the arrow's here. So it has no way of believing that there's any path to me at all. So I do have... I need it to stay there. Okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? I need it to stay there while I'm in this position. I only have one roach to work with, right? This sure feels like most of the answer, but it isn't, not yet. Oh, what if I, hold on, I see it. I stand here and hold my sword like that. Got it, okay. Now I can just let the queen go, and then I can do a very similar, hold on, I got to do it like this, and then stand in the corner again. And I think that's it. Okay, cool. That one was not nearly as hard, and it was kind of fun. It was good to figure out. So, brain invisible objects, that includes monsters. Alright. I don't get a sword. I get... Okay, so I'm going to do something... I want to kill one in this maneuver right here. How close was I? Alright, delay one more time. Now, an interesting property of roaches is that, like, or not roaches, just like brain creatures in general, is that they're kind of, you can like outrun them in this weird, very specific instance. Let's see if I can't. Nope, they win that one. Okay. As long as you keep like running in circles, their process of like trying to keep up with you just fails. And can I have done that earlier? Okay, there's one. I don't know if I need the last one. I just gotta convince him that he's in the world's dumbest spot. And it's interesting because it's like this move, right? So in the process of stepping here, there is now a greater or vertical distance, and it wishes to close that. And close. Can I exploit that? There we go. Okay. I think that's it. Cool. All right, we're getting some done. Except that snake one. The snake one is not revealing its secrets to me just yet. Okay. I like how these are all kind of set up where it's like, okay, all right. Here's an interesting situation. So these are all going to want to walk through this little maze here for me. And I can get through it, but when I step here, I think they're all... Nope, this is not considered unbrained. Okay, let me think here. So I have to go this way. Now, I have the capacity to run through here, but I don't know if it matters that much. I think I'm in a situation where unless I somehow... Okay, so the first thing I need to do, I think, is get into a position that I can exploit a hallway like this. I feel like here is probably fine. this is all bad. Okay. How do I do this, I wonder? Having my sword reasonably positioned is not going to help me, I don't think. I think I need... I don't think I can outrace this problem. I think they're just gonna win that war. Okay. So now the puzzle is there a situation in which if I'm in this position with everything more or less dead, can I win that war? And I think that's the puzzle here. And it kind of feels like it. So they all divided themselves evenly there, which is very... I don't know if that was the right call. Okay, could I have done this better? Feels very exploitable at this point. Like I'm really close to something. There we go. Okay, that was actually kind of neat. Didn't feel overly, like, manipulation heavy. You just had to, like, see when you had to divide their efforts and attention and made a fun little room out of it. Alright, I'm cool with that. Really excited to have that snake room like be dead last, and me just not being able to figure it out, and that's where this entire series ends. Okay. So I see a situation in which I need to hit all 4 of these. Let's do this. This is, like I said, a very curious property of. The problem here is that I needed to, like, alright, if I'm going to do that, I need to, I don't think the brain matters, I need to, deal with 2 of these, like, really fast. And this is where I don't think I have time. I think this room is set up just perfectly so I can't do what I want to do here. I can get away, no problem. The thing I can't do, however, is change my sword position. Is there a better one? Because I'm pretty sure I need him for this for some reason. So I need to keep him alive. So what is the... Okay, but I just don't quite have enough moves to do what I want to do here. Oh, no, I do. I do. I just had to be a little faster about it. Okay. Oh, that's not going to be it. I can't even do that. Can I buy myself up? There we go. Okay, so now he's going to run through there. Try, at least. Now, I think... he's just going to... Fascinating. Alright, cool. He did the dance. Brain dances are always a fun little DROD thing. Okay. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. So something kills the... None of them have a position to me yet, which is odd. I don't... Okay, so I can't touch this one right now because if I feel like it's the last thing I need to do because it'll lock me in. So... Why bother? Why save that for last, I wonder? Like... This only gets turned on by that guy. That's just an odd little mechanism. Like, what does this serve me? And he's completely by himself, so it's like, what? I don't have my sword. Do I need my sword for something? Is there... Oh, no, I can get it. Like, I didn't have to do that. I don't... Oh, I did, because this is a trapdoor. I see. That was hard to notice. Okay, so what? He's stuck, so I'm in, like... What does this do? I guess I can try to kill one goblin. Do I want to do that? No, I feel like I need my sword back. So this is a pit. No, it's a broken wall. That's interesting. So he steps, then he realizes there's a better path through here, and then that's why he's doing the dance. Got it. There's no way I'm getting through this little maze of destiny. Is it possible that I can just let him go in? So that takes care of one brain. And then the other? Okay. The dance has ceased. I can kill you, oh, wait. When did this happen? What else does that? Those. Thinking. Okay, the green door is the thing that's I need to consider here. It's locking me in this room if everything dies. So like this is not a viable scenario right now. Right? I can't. This isn't gonna work. I don't think. Unless something about this moves them, but I am reasonably sure that's not going to happen. Okay, so let's reevaluate. This really seems like the roach I'm supposed to kill last. Really, really, really seems like it. Now, this could be red herring. Not dismissing that possibility. However, I guess it doesn't have to be, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, okay, I can kill one goblin before it leaves the maze. I don't know how I would possibly kill the other goblin. Because this... This roach cannot, in any circumstance, leave this little region. It's blocked here, and it's blocked here. Even if I tried to free it, it wouldn't matter. I'm pretty sure. Does having my sword first do something of interest? I don't think so. It sure seems like I need both goblins to kill the brains here because something needs to step in here. Right? But once something steps in here, they're not stepping out, so it makes sense to put the goblins in there because what else would I? It can't be him. Did I accidentally? Yeah, I did. It can't be him, and it can't be the other guy. I need to step across this. Like, this has to be my opening move. It can't not be. Now, something I did notice, and this is really odd. Yeah, oh, this is it. Okay, hold on. I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. I think I see it. Well, maybe. The timing structure here is really odd. So I have the opportunity to kill this goblin. Let's see, I'm gonna keep him there. I think I have enough turns right here to kill him. Now, hold on. I don't want him to leave just yet. I have the opportunity right here, assuming he gets past this, to try to toggle these at the same time. Like this, so it doesn't actually kill the guy. Because on, off, and fire only kills at the end of turn, so even if it's on, it doesn't matter. Now, the only problem with this whole operation is I don't think I needed to do that. I think think this was correct. No, I do need to do that. No, this is right. I think this is right. I don't have another opportunity to kill the other brain, so let me just do some experimenting here. Okay, I think I have enough turns to do what I need to do. I don't, which this is the part that puzzles me a little bit. If I'm holding on to this, he'll just walk into it. Okay, so he doesn't see that object. So the thing I'm thinking here is I need to do this twice. The issue is I only barely had enough time when he was down here to step on this. Oh, I see it. I see it. That's not the one I need to step on. Hold on, I did this wrong. This is such a clever puzzle. So I want him to step there, and then I want him to go back for just a little bit. I think this is close enough. No, I needed to wait. I needed to go here. So that is a way I could do this. What does this do for me in this instance? Unfortunately, this just doesn't work because I don't have enough time to get out of here. They'll just kill me, which is fine. So I do have other options, I guess. I need to figure out this problem now. And I definitely don't have time. This strictly closes that. I don't see it yet. Okay, I feel like I've unraveled a few cute little things I can do in this room, but they're not quite there. They're just not quite there. Now, I might be able to... Nah, he just dies for his trouble. I don't know what the crumbly wall is for yet, other than a method in which to kill the roach. I think that's it. Yeah, because I can just step onto it. It's just preventing it from thinking about it right now, so it dances down. Okay, what am I not seeing? How do I handle this problem? The only thing I can kind of think of is somehow I use it to have them both step on it at the same time. But I don't know how to do that because this guy's going to need to go around like a longer way. And right, so like how do I prevent this guy from going any further? How do I get this guy to beat him to the race? I don't actually know. I don't know if I can. So that was my only last like little thing that I could think of is like this guy. Is there every solution I have doesn't quite fit with the whole thing. I need to have something step on both of these. I think I do. I don't see anything else, any other way I could do it. And then interestingly, if I were to break this crumbly wall, the dance would stop. It's not only the brains that would do it. So if I could somehow get down here, I suppose that's a possibility. But like, I'm not getting down there while he's doing the dance. That's not gonna happen. He doesn't do the dance in this position, but he's going to do the dance in this position. There's not any room for debate there. I can't tell if this is a red herring or not. It sure seems like it is. Like, I feel like I absolutely have to save this goblin's life for this purpose. Like, I don't see a way out of that. I don't see another way to do this. Something needs to step on these things, and when they do, they're stuck in that room, and that sure seems like it has to be the goblins. So what's the point of this? And I'm not sure yet. I don't think I can get a goblin to go in here and... What an odd little mechanism there. I'm not sure what to do with it. And I can't get this one to step on this one while I'm stepping on that one, or this one, because he'll, one, either kill me, which seems bad. Yeah, I don't have a good way out of here. And this is on the wrong side to boot. Like, I could maybe sneak up in there, but no, that's not gonna happen. Okay, I gotta stop. I'll be thinking about this between videos a little bit, probably. This has been your host, Pearls, doing the Pulsating Crater, the Descent of King Hesper. See you all later. Bye-bye.